The last month or two, it's been a real struggle. It's been a struggle financially with bills and all of that stuff going on for me. And I would always return to the mantra, this too shall pass, as well as taking any appropriate action that I can do to help myself in that situation. This is just a moment in time, and this too shall pass.
This is episode 135.
Hello and welcome to my podcast show, Your Coach, Helen Uskovic. This is the Micro Mindful Moments series, and this is where I reflect on 6 really important things of my week last week.
Hello and welcome to another series of the Micro Mindful Moment podcast. I'm so excited for today. So let's just get straight into it. I have 6 things that I'd love to go through, and feel free to go through them as well yourself. The first thing is a micro mindful moment of last week of what I learned. And what I learned last week was that retreats are crucial. I started going to retreats when I became single, when I was 30, and when I started sort of drifting from the friendship circle that I had, just outgrowing friendships as you do from your 20s to your 30s. And when I went to retreats, I was surrounded by like-minded people. I was surrounded by people that love doing what I do, that love balance, that love taking, a week out of their life to focus on wellness and health and connection, and then go back home and do all the other toxic things. So I held a women's wellness weekend retreat in Victoria in Australia, and it was just so beautiful. The next point is a beautiful moment that I had last week, and talking about the retreat that I held with my beautiful friend Jeanette from Mountain Pilates. A beautiful moment was when I facilitated a meditation by an indoor fireplace that we had in the house. It was cold. It's cold here in Australia. It's winterish, and the fireplace was so deliciously warm. And at the end of the night, I did a yin yoga practice inside, followed by a meditation, and it was just so heavenly. So that's the beautiful moment that I remember from last week. A podcast or a book that I recommend is this book. It's called The Secret Language of Your Body by Inna Segal. And I love this book because most of you know I'm a coach, so I work with people. And what that book does is it has what every different area of your body means spiritually in relation to, say, if you have like lower back pain. We can open up that book and see if perhaps something in your life is contributing to the ache or pain. I use it all the time, and all the time people can relate to the meaning. So yeah, I love it so much. Next, what to improve? My exercise. Ever since I've come back from the retreat, it's like playing a game of catch up, and I always fall victim to this. And yeah, I've just got to get back on the bandwagon with exercise, which I'm about to go do right now. The next thing is a tip, a hack, or a strategy that I would love to share, and that is to join challenges. I've currently got a 28-day stay consistent focus going on at the moment, and joining challenges, my challenges, or any other things that you can find, it's just a great way, again, to be around like-minded people, a supportive community, positive, optimistic people doing healthy things for themselves. Like in my challenge at the moment, some people are already struggling, and it's just like, it doesn't matter if you're struggling, just keep showing up. And that's the beauty of the whole health community, or any other beautiful community that you're part of. The affirmation for the week is one of my favorites. This too shall pass. And the reason this affirmation struck a chord with me this week is because the last month or two, it's been a real struggle. It's been a struggle financially with bills and all of that stuff going on for me. And I I would always return to the mantra, this too shall pass, as well as taking any appropriate action that I can do to help myself in that situation. And that affirmation has got me through a lot, actually. Even if it's a relationship problem, a friendship problem, a course problem, a work problem, I just always sit there and remind myself that this is just a moment in time and this too shall pass. Thanks for joining me today.
I hope you enjoy the show today. Remember, you can jump on my Instagram to let me know your thoughts on my podcast show. I would love to see it. And if you have a moment, please share a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts so that we can help move the show along together. If you share a review, please send me a screenshot of it so that I can send you a thank you gift. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode. I'll see you next week for next week's episode. Bye.